Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a review of my May and June month, as well as going over my current planner lineup so that you guys can kind of see how I Frankenplan in this guy here, and also kind of see which planners I'm working in at the moment. So to get started, this is my Frankenplan planner. So I have three major sections in this. I have my daily, I have my health, and I have my social. So those are my main sections in my Frankenplanner. And basically I carry a month or two, you guys can see there on the side, of at a time, depending on how far in advance I need to go. So that is there all set up in my Frankenplanner. I've already moved out May and June into these planners here, which is basically what I pull from, and that way we wouldn't have to kind of go through that process, so it's all set and ready to go. Okay, so let me move this one out of the way. So the three planners I currently plan in are this one here, this one's called This Beautiful Life, and it is a horizontal planner. This is my daily planner, the one I do a majority of my horizontal spreads in for the last year. I used to have a neutral planner, and I found this one in the spring on clearance, and I was really excited because it's really pretty. So yeah, so this is my current daily setup planner. And then my health planner is currently this one here, which is the Healthy Hero. A lot of you guys have asked me about this one, where you guys can get it. I used to have a link a couple of months ago that I could get you one either on Amazon, and I also saw some in Michael's for a while, but they're pretty scarce now. I mean, we're almost we're over half of the year anyway, so yeah, they just kind of disappeared all of a sudden, and now I can't find any links that will help you get one if you wanted to order one. Hopefully Happy Planner will reintroduce this guy for 2020. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 2020. But if you're looking for this, there are some Etsy places that have the same kind of setup that you, I guess I'll pull it out real quick just in case you are wondering, have the same kind of layout that you can do as a printable. That's my best suggestion for you guys if you're looking for this layout, because Happy Planner only distributed it with this Healthy Hero, Happy Girl planner. It was like a special planner. So that said, yeah, so this is my health. And you guys have seen me do plenty of plan with me's if you watch my channel in this planner. So yeah, and I'm going to stick with this throughout the year. I love this layout. And this one is a new addition to the lineup. This is my social. So the current one that I'm actually using in here, none of the May or June was actually done in this planner. I just picked this up at the warehouse sale that the Happy Planner had here, kind of local to me. So I went and dropped in, and I saw this planner, and it's really pretty. However, it's vertical. So you guys know I'm not really a vertical planner, but I loved it so much. I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. It's got just these gorgeous, let me find you one that isn't done. Yeah, just these gorgeous dividers. I love this watercolor look. I mean, it's lovely. So I grabbed it just because of the eye candy, basically. I was just like, okay, I could just look at those dividers all day. So yeah, so really pretty, but it was, like I said, a vertical layout. I really just don't enjoy planning in a vertical layout. I'm going to try to do this just kind of like a pen and highlighter only setup for my social for the next month, but the ones you're going to see in here were from before, and those ones are all done in the dashboard layout. So that's what's actually in here, and what you're going to see for May and June. It was part of the dashboard extension pack. So I have done a video on that before about just like a plan with me and just kind of showing you how I do my social setup. If you're interested, I'll go ahead and link it right here in the video. And but yeah, so this is my social, but I'll be moving into that vertical layout and seeing how it goes, guys. Yeah, so but this is the actual cover of the watercolor planner I just kind of gave you a little taste of. So really unsuspectingly nice inside. I don't know if you guys think that, but like I saw this and I was like, I didn't think this was going to be anything special. And then when I opened it up, I was like, whoa, that's really pretty. So I grabbed one. So anyway, so this is my current setup. So we're going to go ahead and get started going over my daily for May and June. And I'll show you guys how that turned out. So let's get into May. Let me just flip to it. Here is the divider for May. Loved this, so pretty. And yes, I sure do love this Life of Ours. Got something on there. Okay, so this was my May monthly spread. It was my birthday month, so I had lots of festivities and things planned, and it was also Happy Planner Open Call. So just a lot to remember and a lot going on in that time frame. I also was trying to up my water intake, so I had this little tracker in there to try to increase it up to 100 ounces, which this helped a lot just to get me more mindful of it. But I think I did better the month before this one. I kind of started to trail off just because of all the birthday activity stuff. So yeah, so this was kind of how the spread turned out. I used it more than I think I've ever used a monthly spread, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so there was that. Put this back in. And then here was my first week. I really like this one. This one I believe was called Peachy Keen. It's because of the peachy tones. And yeah, this one kind of was based off of the farmhouse layout. So yeah, I think this one was really pretty. And then we have the, it was like the green and purple spread. I think I called it maybe watercolor something. But really pretty. I love these florals. And this is the beginning of my birthday week celebration. So this whole side was dedicated to my birthday. Also some Happy Planner stuff for the open call. And just, you know, it was a lot of fun. Good times. So this was the actual birthday, well, this was the beginning of the birthday spread, but since it went into the next week, I did two. And I also did this insert sheet. So it was color coordinated with the spread, and I really love how it turned out. I like that I can kind of keep it here together, and it kind of just all coordinates. But this was the actual spread there. It was a lot of fun. This was a great week, and I really just had a blast and visiting with my friend and just hanging out with people. So yeah. And then this was the following week, which I ended up doing kind of a mermaid theme, but then I had realized I didn't have any mermaids. That was kind of a bummer. We had all this like nautical stuff in, I think it was one of the color story books, but I thought there were mermaids in there and there wasn't. So, but that's okay. It still came out really fun and colorful, and I really enjoyed this spread as well. I had planned on doing my currently for the beginning of June, but I ended up, I think, just getting too busy. I had a Hawaiian vacation, which you're going to see in the next spread. And, you know, after the birthday stuff, I just didn't get a chance to get to it on this one. But I believe I did it for June, so we'll see. And then I love this divider as well. I love coffee, so it's just, I don't know, simple, but really just sparks joy, you know. Okay, so this was the Squad Girls spread, and yeah, I mean, I liked the idea of it, but I'm just not a Squad Girls girl. I've tried to love that book, but I really just, I don't know, it just doesn't speak to me like it does to some. So it was fun to try something different, but it really was a little bit out of my normal comfort zone with these stickers, and so yeah, I was actually kind of happy to move on from this spread because, yeah, like I said, great ideas for people who like the Squad Girls or just like want to add some variety to their spread, but in the end I didn't really love it. And then, so this was my Hawaii spread, and again I had done an insert sheet, kind of helped me plan for the vacation, and, you know, write things down that I wanted to buy and places I wanted to go, things to see, which was a lifesaver, to be honest. It was really great to have all this information in one spot. And then the spread, I just, as the week went through, I wrote in the things, like the highlights of the day, so I could kind of go back and remember it, and just, yeah, it was just great to have that week. I went with my mom, so it was just great quality time. Get back in. And then this was the Donut Day spread. So since I was in Hawaii for Donut Day, which was that Friday, I did get a donut, by the way, which from Moto Donuts, which was like a Japanese donut place, and it was really good. But yeah, so I ended up doing my donut spread for Donut Day the following week. So I really liked this spread. It's just fun. I loved the pink, actually. I'm not big on pink usually, but the pink was really fun here. And the donuts, obviously, just love looking at the donuts. And I liked the little splash of yellow too. That kind of added some fun to it. So this was another one of my more favorite spreads from this last couple of months. And then the next week, since I did the donut spread, I thought, oh, I will just kind of keep that food theme going. And I did the popsicle ice cream spread. This was another kind of fun, bright, you know, beginning of summer, just good times spread. And it was very functional, is the design of it, kind of similar to, I think it with the center decor layout that I've done on my tutorial video about, you know, 10 horizontal layouts. So yeah, you can kind of get an idea how that would look, and it was very functional and cute and fun to look at. So I had found the botanical sticker book, I don't know, maybe like back in late May when my birthday month and everything was going on. So I had been holding on to it, and I'm not really sure if I wanted to use it yet because I really love the stickers, but I broke it out finally, and I was glad I did. I would just really love the tones and the colors of the botanicals. Just very sophisticated and just pretty to look at. So this was my botanical spread, and yeah, I tried to use a checklist. I don't usually do that. I usually kind of just leave them as is, but sometimes it's fun to actually check things off or kind of show that, you know, you move things off. So I tried to use them, but it's not something I normally do. So as you can see, it kind of was hit or miss. But really, just that was another fun one. And that was the end. I did try to do my currently, like I said, for that month, and I did some, kind of put in a little bit, but I think maybe I need a little inspiration because, like I said, I don't normally do currently. So yeah, and then July is in my planner right now, and then August is waiting in the wings. So yeah, so that's for my daily, and it all lives in here. So next I'm going to share my fitness May and June. So again, this is the Healthy Hero, and I've been using this one the whole time. We'll get to May. Okay, so those were my May goals. A lot of times I end up keeping this page in, so like if I was starting May, this page would also stay in my planner. I pulled out the one for, I think it's the end of June, so you guys could see the full thing, but that'll go back in my planner when I'm done, and I'll show you. Okay, so this was May. And oh, this was a really fun monthly spread. I had these fitness watches, yeah, that I had in my sticker book, and I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do kind of off of the Apple layout, the closing rings stats. It was a fun little design. I just liked the way it turned out, and yeah, so there's that, and my habit trackers on the side, very colorful. And then the next one was, I believe this was my first attempt at using the wellness sticker book. And I really did like the way this one turned out. The softer colors are different, but I did like it. And I was also at the time trying to do the container planning, the like portion fix from Beachbody. So I kind of had that, what I was trying to do there. But I never really kind of stuck with that. It really just got off in May because of my birthday month. So, but yeah, so this one was kind of fun. The next one was, I think, watercolor something. And I like this one a lot too. I just like bright colors. I think I tend to like bright colors more in my Healthy Hero planner than the softer pastels. But I do like mixing it up now and then, so it's not always the same. And this one was a little different. I think all through May, I decided to move my exercise down at the bottom, and then I had my focus kind of being more a couple of stats there, but nothing like too serious, and then all of the inspiration and stuff being at the top, which is a break from what I was doing before. And it was nice to try something different, but I went back to my normal routine, I think, in June, which you'll see. Again, another pastel one. This one was based off of Daydreamer, and there was some farmhouse stuff in here too. Again, I do like it, but I do think that I get more energized when I see the brighter colors. So this one was fun, but it was good because it was the beginning of my my birthday weekend. So, you know, I did some, but then, you know, kind of just was going to get relaxed anyway. So it was nice to have some space or more mellow colors in this week in particular. This one was kind of funky because I kind of considered my birthday week to kind of go into Monday and Tuesday, and then the rest was kind of getting back on track with healthy eating. So I tried to do a little bit of a design that was geared towards birthday stuff and then get back on track going this way. It turned out pretty good. I liked the bright colors. Like I said, I love bright colors. Just some of the stickers were a little bit funky, as I recall, trying to lay them in. But another, you know, fun spread. And I really liked this spread. This one was off of the Colorful Boxes, the newest one. I just like a rainbow spread. Those are always good. And I like the styling of the Colorful Boxes, that sticker book. So another fun spread, lots of color. And yeah. So this was my June goals page. I decided to put a recap in for the last 6 months, and I just wrote that in before I moved out my June. So just kind of a little summary of how I was doing, and just good to have in there to kind of let me know where I was and how I was doing for that first half of the year. Okay, so this was my June monthly, and I had a lot of these like the box stickers, and I thought they'd be kind of cute to do that for this month. Again, it's the pastels, so it's that catch-22. Like, I really like the stickers on their own, and I really like the spread before I started writing in it, which is kind of funny. But then once I did, it just kind of got a little bit messy for me, and I I have a different way that I usually do it with step stickers, and I really think that overall was the best for me visually. But this one was also very pretty, especially at first before the after the pen. But I really like this one as far as just the stickers. I did like the stickers quite a bit. Okay, so this one was a nice one. I went back to my normal. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't go back to my normal. So this one was Hawaii week. So I tried to make it a little bit bright and fun, but nothing too complicated because I knew I wasn't going to be doing regimented exercise, and I wasn't going to be doing anything too crazy as far as tracking. So I decided to just work on not overeating on vacation, kind of balancing out food and walking and just getting outdoors and staying active while I was on vacation. And so I kind of wrote in the things that I would consider to be, activities that would help burn calories at the top, and then kind of tracked what I ate mostly. And I also tried to intermittent fast, but I really didn't. It was a little bit weird, obviously, because I was in Hawaii and my mom was not intermittent fasting, so we just ate when she needed to eat. So I kind of just walked, or just did it when I was actually eating. And my steps were pretty high that week, so that was kind of nice to help balance out any lack of activity. Okay, so this one was let's get back on track. Vacation's over, birthday's over. Let's focus on eating healthy. And I really love this spread. I love the colors. I just love the stickers that were there, and it's just simple but clean, and it really did help kind of get me energized to get things back on track. My calories were staying good. I get kind of lazy, or I definitely got pretty lazy around the weekend, just trying to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, overall, this was a great spread. Here's another fun one. So this, like I said, I was going back to my normal routine of putting my workouts up here, whatever my inspiration or focus design would be in here, and then like stats at the bottom. So this is definitely my favorite layout. And then so I did something a little bit different here. I had got the Boss Babe sticker book from a friend for my birthday, which was kind of fun. And they have these squared stickers that are like 5 in a row. And so I cut them up into individual boxes and kind of used those as places to put my cardio or whatever that I was doing for the week. And the days that I didn't do a double workout, I would write in just some little tidbit about how I was feeling for the day. Loved this. This was really fun. Just kind of getting me energized to get things done, and then standard at the bottom here. And this spread was also a really nice one. Very simple and green and blue and just cool and calming. So I liked this one a lot. And I liked that this was actually one quote, and I just cut it up, and that worked out perfectly. So that was a really nice little thing to try, and it worked out nicely. And I think that was the last spread of June, and then I have my July goal. So basically what I mean is that this page will go back into my my planner so that I have this all the whole time to look at, and yeah. Okay. And lastly is my social media planner. So again, I have the vertical planner that I plan on using for July, but for May and June, I was still working in my dashboard layout. So I have my May overview here, and then I get straight into my layout. So it's a lot of pen and ink in my social. I basically write in my Instagram posts that I want to have for the day, and then these are the videos that I want to have up in purple. So there's that. There's also some notes to myself on how to kind of, plan out the week, when to do film after the pen, things like that. And let's see, so this one was the first week of May, and yeah, just like I said, I stopped really doing a lot of heavy stickers just because it was too time consuming. I just wanted to kind of get to the meat and potatoes, so this is a very functional layout as you go through. I just basically kind of cut out the middleman and went straight to what I need to do. So I was doing a lot of pre-filming in preparation for my birthday and for vacation, so very dense as far as what I needed to do every day. And yeah, you'll kind of see that as we go through, and I just tried different things each week, colors and things to kind of help me figure out what I wanted to do and what needed to be done. So let's kind of flip through these pretty quick, but nothing special here in this dashboard layout. It's pretty much the same every week. So yeah, so this one, it's very functional for me. I really like this. I just thought, this vertical planner wasn't going to get any love, so I wanted to change things up when I had the moment to do so. And so this was kind of a sheet I used while I was on vacation so I could remember what needed to be posted. And this is just kind of an overview of my May goals and going into June. So I had an extra horizontal planner that I got on clearance that I wasn't using. I thought I was going to try to use it for the social, but I couldn't get it to work. So I did pull out the monthly so I wouldn't have to date it. I did the same thing here too. Sorry, I forgot that I had done it in May. So that way I wouldn't have to date it, but then basically I just stuck the dashboard to the back of that page. There's 2 pages there. So, and then I just ended up dating those manually because the dashboard extension pack was not dated. So yeah, I did the same thing here in June. I used that horizontal planner, and then for the monthly date, and then went back to the dashboard layout. And yeah, again, it was pretty dense around this time just because I had so many things I was trying to get done before vacation. So that was the week before vacation after the birthday. And then this was a vacation week, so I just kind of had to keep track of what I needed to post on each day, but there was no filming or anything happening while I was there, so I had everything scheduled out, and it worked out really nice. So here I came back, and it was back to getting all set up because, it was basically a week without filming, and so I needed to get back on track and get a schedule going. And then finally, not finally, I think there's one more. Trying some different colors and just, it's basically the same every time. I try to write what I'm filming and editing and posting. And yeah, so that's kind of how it's all set up. And then finally, the last one, I actually ended up making a sheet for planning my videos so that I didn't have to write it so much inside of here. And I also kind of put it up here so that I wouldn't necessarily have to write it on each day. This worked out pretty well, except for I started to slack a little bit, not knowing how far along I should be. So yeah, just trying to get a rhythm going here that isn't quite so hard on the hand. There's a lot of writing when you have to write, film, edit, post for every single one. So I thought that might be a good solution, but yeah. And then the last page here, just kind of an overview, getting a little bit more simplified these days with that. And that's it. And so then I've already pulled out July and August from here and set them up, and I'll be using those monthlies, and then this coming up with a new idea here for the vertical layout, just trying to maybe compartmentalize things a little bit, and we'll see how it works. I'm a little bit, not sure, but yeah, so that was my May and June. So all of those planners now live on the shelf, and then I work in my Franken plan catch-all day by day. So yeah, that's my current setup. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you'd want to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything I can help you guys with as far as doing your own planner setups. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye!